So this person comes up to you and they ask you 28 plus something equals 75. What's the answer? 28 plus what equals 75? Okay, so here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to put down all of your papers, your pencils, your markers, your crayons, whatever you're using right now. I just want you to put it down for this first one and watch. Okay? So, to be honest with you, I don't really remember. This is kind of hard. It's been a while since we've done math. But what I do remember is my math mountains. So I'm going to go over here, and I remember at the top of my math mountain, it is always my whole. And then to get to my whole, we are made up of two parts. And to get my two parts, to make a whole, remember that I add them. So remember that if I wanted to figure out this part, whole minus a part gives me my part. If I wanted to figure out this part, whole minus a part gives me my part. If I want to figure out the whole, I would do a part plus a part. Okay, so that was a real quick review. So let's go ahead and set up our math mountain from this equation. So remember, in addition, our whole is always the answer. So 75, and my first part is 28. But I don't know my other part. Don't forget to put your addition symbol there. So I've set up my math mountain. And now what do I do? Well, remember, we can solve for what we do know. We do know this part of our math mountain. And that reads as 75 minus 28. So I'm going to come over here. 75 minus 28 equals. All right, so now let's solve this using expanded form. 75 equals 70 plus 5. 28 equals 20 plus 8. And now we solve. Start with our ones. We always start with our ones. 5 minus 8. Well, we can't do that. Remember, more on the floor, borrow from next door. So 70, we're going to take a 10 from there. 70 becomes 60. And we're going to give our 10 to our 5. So 5 becomes 15. All right, there we go. Now we can do 15 minus 8. And that equals 7. Carry down your plus sign. Now we move to our tens. 60 minus 20. And that equals 40. Carry down our equal sign. 40 plus 7 equals 47. So we think we have found our missing addend, or our missing part. Well, let's just double check our answer to make sense. So if we were to plug our missing part in up here, it should equal 75. So I'm going to do 28 plus 47. And remember, that should equal 75. So 8 plus 7 is 15. So we have our 5 and we carry our 10. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. The answer is 75. Do they match? Yes, they do. So that means that our missing part, our missing addend, was 47. Now I know this is coming back to you guys. So go ahead and get your pencil and your paper, and let's try this next one together. Okay, so let's see. I would like to know 43 plus something equals 91. Okay, so we're going to do this one together. So you can follow along, you can pause it each step and check with me. But we are doing this one together. So remember, we're going to come over here and we're going to do our math mountain. So the first thing on the top of our math mountain is our whole. Our whole in addition is always our answer. So 91, then put your 2 subtraction signs, and then we can plug in our parts. Our first part is 43. Do we know our second part? No, we don't. So go ahead and you can put your box. And don't forget your plus sign. Okay, so we've got our math mountain. Now we can solve for what we do know. We know this half of our math mountain. So let's read it. 91 minus 43. So we come over here and we make that equation. 91 minus 43. Now remember, we have learned so many different methods to solve addition and subtraction problems. We can do number lines, we can use base 10, we can do standard, we can do expanded, whatever you feel most comfortable with. I did expanded in the last one, so I'm going to do base 10 in this one. So remember with base 10, that's pictures. So I'm going to start with my first number. I have 9 tens, so that is what? 9 sticks. And I have 1 1, which is 1 dot. Right, let's do our next one. Right underneath it. Just kidding. All right, so we have 3 1s. Can I take away 3 1s? Nope. So what must I do? Yes, I must cross off a 10, and I'm going to add 10 1s here. 1, 2. Okay. Now, can I take away 3 1s? Yes, I can. 1, 2, 3. I'm done with my 1s. So we move on to our 10s. How many 10s do we need to take away? 4. So go ahead and cross off 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what do we do with what's left? We count them up. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 1s and 4 10s. So my answer is 48. So our missing part is 48. Well, let's double check that because we're not positive yet. So if I plug 48 into my missing equation, that should mean that 43 plus 48, it should equal 91. Well, let's try it. What is 3 plus 8? 11. So I put down my 1 and I carry my 10. Now we add our 10s. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. 91, 91. Do they match? Yes, they do. Now remember, we're trying to figure out what our missing part is. So great that our check matched, but we're looking for this missing part. So the answer is 48. Okay, we're going to do one more because you guys are doing awesome at this. All right, so this time, something plus 37 equals 65. Okay, this time I want you to do this on your own. Remember to always start with your math mountain, and you can use any method you want. We've done number lines, base 10, standard form, expanded form, whatever is your best method. So go ahead and pause the video at this point, and once you have solved it, come back in and you can check with me. Good luck. Okay, you think you got it? Let's check our work. So I'm going to come over here and make my math mountain. Remember in addition that your whole is always your answer. So 65, and now up to my two parts. Do I know my first part, or addend? No, I don't, so I leave that one blank. Do I know my second one? I do. It's 37. Don't forget your plus sign. Okay, so did I trick you? Because we've been solving for this one. Does it really matter what side your part is on? No, because all you need to do is solve for the equation that you know. We know that 65 minus 37 is going to give us our part. So let's come over here and solve it. 65 minus 37. I'm going to do standard form. So start with your ones. 5 minus 7. Can we do that? Nope. More on the floor, so we must borrow from next door. 6 becomes 5. Remember, we're going to take our 10 and give it to our ones. 5 becomes 15. Now we can do this. 15 minus 7 is equal to 8. And then we move to our tens. 5 minus 3 equals 2. So our answer is 28. Are we done yet? No, remember, we need to check it. So if I plug this part, or addend, in up here, it should equal 65. So let's try that. 28 plus 37 equals, we don't know. All right, 8 plus 7 is equal to 15. I have my 1, carry my 10. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 65 and 65. Do they match? Yes, they do. So that means that our answer is 28. Awesome job. Okay, so now you're going to complete your assignment. Remember, if you're having trouble, you can always come back and rewatch this video. Good luck!